imagining all this is a little extra. It's between 5 films and all, it's not happening these days. To all the dignitaries on the stage, to all the guests who are here, a very warm welcome from FICCI. I've been given this little difficult task of talking about FICCI's most ambitious program about skilling India. The media and entertainment sector, we have a skills council now. I just go through this because it's one of the most important things that is needed to make our industry world standard. History teaches us one lesson more clearly than others. Big changes happen silently, at least to start with. A transformation has already begun in the skilling space. It's too early to call it the revolution, but I see signs of one taking shape. For instance, the FICCI Incubated Media Entertainment Skills Council under the chairmanship of Dr. Kamal was started in 2012. Started with a mission to bridge the skill gap in the sector by the consortium of the industry. Let's look at the biggest challenges that we have in the skilling. In the initial years of skilling, we were mainly focused on the supply side, that is creating the physical and the institutional infrastructure. In the second phase, we will see greater involvement of the end user industry. Being a member of this media and entertainment sector, I can proudly say that we have mobilized the demand side to talk and to lead on skills. MEAC has a mandate to create a pool of about 11.75 lakh jobs of quality skilled workers over a period of 10 years in the 7 key subsectors of the media and entertainment business. We've already developed over 1,000 standards for specific job roles. We have two major challenges though. One is the resistance for hiring skilled people in the place of casual hires, which is what we normally do now. And the second one is paying the right wage for the same. Neither of these challenges can be met unless the industry has a buy-in. This can happen only with patient and persistent advocacy. The traditional brick and mortar model of skilling ecosystem is not conducive to be scaled up anymore. We have to use technology for mobilization, testing aptitudes, delivering course contents, assessment, certification, and placements. For the skilling mission to succeed, it must become a national movement. It must go beyond just being a government deliverable to become a people's movement, just like what happened in the freedom struggle, which caught the imagination of all Indians, and then we are here to benefit from the results of that. The skills sector in India is grappling with trainer shortage at every level in both quality and quantity. MEAC has developed, validated and launched a national occupation standard benchmarks for 74 job roles with involvement of approximately 500 experts across the media and entertainment space. Increasing skilling is very important for a country like India where we have abundant young population. Moreover, today occupational patterns are changing, new jobs, new titles, job enlargements, job enrichments, and a new flexible work arrangements are all emerging. Employment demands are shifting towards higher skill categories. Media and MEAC has affiliated 20 partners with leading schools in this sector and has opened 158 centers under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. The enrollment is about 8,000 candidates so far, and we are expected to certify 5,000 of them across various job roles very soon. We have training partners present in 15 states now, and this will just keep increasing very soon. We've already conducted 20 train-the-trainer workshops by industry experts, especially in animation, hairstyling, makeup, editing, visual effects, sound, and we've trained about 200 trainers across the country. This has been a successful model to bridge the gap between the trainer and the training needs, and thereby improving the quality of the trainees and students. And this will continue. Recently, the MEC board has decided to move ahead with two immediate initiatives. We're planning to set up a National Center for Excellence for Film and Television courses in Hyderabad, for which an expression of interest will be soon floated for a PPP or a BOT model. Secondly, we've signed up with an MOU with the Andhra Pradesh government for setting up regional offices for advocacy and for affiliations. A majority of the vocational and technical courses offered in India require educational qualifications for entry. For instance, to get admission in an ITI, you have to have a 10-year education. This kind of entry requirement makes it detrimental for learners who do not have the necessary entry-level qualifications. This may be more acute in cases of women and rural communities that already face traditional barriers when it comes to education. The alternative is recognition of prior learning, RPL as we call it, which is a platform to provide recognition to the informal learning or learning through work to get equal acceptance as the formal levels of education. This gives due importance to learning as an outcome rather than learning as a process. MEC did a major breakthrough in gauging the confidence of the active associations and unions and signed an MOU with the President of the All India Film Employees Confederation by conducting the first recognition of prior learning assessments in Chennai with employees of the South Indian Film Employees Association for makeup and dubbing artists. We plan to mobilize 17,000 film employees across the country, and Telugu is also included in that. The need for concerted effort to create an ecosystem that assigns dignity to vocational education is a must. This will go a long way in addressing the current aspiration mismatch which everyone aspires for qualification. But qualifications alone don't lead to jobs. A massive campaign is therefore required to ensure that youth in India take up vocational education and technical training as a serious career and not as a chance. We are aware that the Ministry of Skills and Development and Entrepreneurship is the process of launching this campaign, but as an industry, we must support this initiative. The skilling change is further magnified by the fact that 70% of India is from rural and tribal India. The scale and speed at which action must be taken in this regard makes this one of the great opportunities for private players. The need of the hour is to synergize the efforts and resources to provide a feasible platform for vocational education and skill development. The ideal way forward will be to seek partnerships that will strengthen the process of quality and inclusive education. Many in the industry feel that there are not many growth opportunities in India, but I am extremely delighted to be in an industry where it is growing and the investment opportunity and the returns in respect to the well-being of the society would far outweigh the financial outcomes. The sector is projected to grow at about 14%. So let's all together make India a skilled nation, and that's what will be great for this country. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
First time I brought some papers with me. Supposed to be an official gathering